welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after. Just about ready to roll here. And our pitcher in this game, Bailey Ober. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
In there at the knees. And that is strike one. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Slow roller to third. Lewis whips it to first. Bogaerts retired. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, it features a great veteran presence, Manny Machado.
Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
Fernando Tatis Jr. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And there's a ball. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. Even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Manny Machado, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1. Just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Elias Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, right field, Wallner sizing this one up, drops into the glove, and that is that. Padres leave a pair, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Major League. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Matt Waldron. What's the scouting report on him?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special. Breaking down the young and what I owed him. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Off the mold, break the cycle of who likes you and what you might do if you tried to.
Back in Target Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the A's, used him that way. Pitch misses, and 1-1. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Jason Hayward. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
No ball.
Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back there. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 15 on the year. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat. Next for the Padres, Connor Joe.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's in there. Strike one. Joe handling the duties at first, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Fastball for a strike. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. And it's even up.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Not close with that one. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Bader up to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground, out to short. Over to Joe. Bader is out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Late swing fouled off. Just off the inside edge. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking with the knuckler for strike 3. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Ober back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the outside corner, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That's to third. Lewis throws across the diamond. Bogart's retired.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
That's in.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ground ball, left side, and that's foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Diaz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No run. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Gets the outside corner with that one.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Caught him looking for the K. So up next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Struck out looking in the bottom of the first. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. And downstairs.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is outside. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Runner on the go. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at first, one away. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Runner on the go again. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Got him swinging.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Trevor Larnach, caught looking his first time up. Sliced hard but foul. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. Pulls that one foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a slider misses down and away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So here's the Padres DH, Jason Hayward. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. That's out to center field. Rodriguez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Tirso Ornelas. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Oh, yeah. 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one missing low. And there's the ball. That one the other way. Fires across the diamond. And that is the inning. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Carlos Correa. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
And ball one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next for Minnesota, Ty France. Doubled his first time up. Swings through that.
0-1.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Machado to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That one missed. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Full count.
This to third. Lewis. To first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's the youngster Jackson Merrill at the plate.
You know what I love about this kid? Nothing seems to scare him. That's right. He made quite an impact as a rookie, delivering in key spots over and over again. Merrill even became the youngest Padres player to hit a home run in a postseason game.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. He's grounded out a couple of times. Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Louis Varland on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done, drives in the run. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Tatis, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Kelly. And that's down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expected in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Machado in the box again, takes a strike. Ripped to short. Correa over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Padres with a run-scoring double. It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Harrison. Bader.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Twins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts looking we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back in Minnesota, top of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Varland back to work. Right.
This game, there's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
No, that's out.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On its way. And that one's gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 4-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Jason Hayward getting ready to hit.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Hayward with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And a strike.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Varland ready to fire now. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, 2 down. Tirso Ornelas digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Wallner makes the play, and that'll do it. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Lewis now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And now, Trevor Larnach, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one finds the corner. And the count is 0-2. Julien leads off first with one away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Popped up. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next, Matt Wallner. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
The Twins down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that just misses. Swing and a ground ball to second. There's Cronenworth. That is the inning. Back at Target Field, top of inning number 7. So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Johnny Brito.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
See if you can go
1-2.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball
And
outside.
a ball evens the count. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Now 1-1.
That's a ball.
And that one is inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Tatis makes the catch. And there's one down.
The center fielder.
And now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Well done behind the dish.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. The Twins down to their final strike. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. That one missing inside. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And